In this video, I will show how I made a new lead magnet with Claude and also how I set up my ManyChat triggers and connected MailerLite email program to that. And I also show how I made a Facebook lead ad and Facebook lead form and how I started running one campaign for this lead magnet. Welcome to the One Person Show episode 20. I'm Samuli Eskanen, and in this show I'm building a one-person online business in public using educational content, Skool and Meta ads. This is for entrepreneurs, coaches and experts who want to build an online business around their expertise without a team. You can also join my free The One Person Business community where I show how my one-person business works, share my sales funnels, post weekly business updates and connect with other entrepreneurs doing the same. Link is below the video. So what has happened since the last episode? So I made a new lead magnet and I used Claude AI to make this. So I just started a new chat here and I just pasted here a few examples of good lead magnets. You can gather these around whoever you are following in social media. And then I just tell it like I first started to make this a skill because I'm going to make a lot of lead magnets so I could also use this exact workflow later. So I started to make this a skill, but eventually we start like honing down what I really wanted into this lead magnet. And I also had like an earlier version of this what I then also pasted here. And then I just basically speak with Claude and slowly make it better and better and how I wanted it to look. Basically, many times it started to write this lead magnet like too salesly, and because I don't want that, I needed to remind it many times just to keep my original conversational tone, like this kind of very down-to-earth tone that I want all my like lead magnets or courses and everything to be. And then this was a long chat, but eventually I got this lead magnet, as you can see here, and it's now also styled with my brand colors, and I also put this kind of next step box in I don't know, here in the end, so where I promote my one-person show Skool community. And this was pretty interesting project because about the styling, for example, I didn't set any like styling rules to Claude because it has had all my brand colors on its memory, so it's basically created this just based on those. And I never did anything adjusted the styling at all. I only added here my picture in the start, in the end, but other than that, this was automatically made. So pretty interesting how these AI tools evolves. And then I create this MailerLite like landing page where it's just simple picture of me and get my free guide and learn how to film one so we can post every day, and then just name an email. So very simple, optimized basically only on like mobile because I'm using basically ManyChat to drive traffic to this. Also I'm using Facebook lead ads, but those that campaign I don't point to a landing page, but Facebook leads ad form. So I made this and just inside ManyChat, I just created this kind of simple automation. So when someone comments on any post or reel, word guide, and they will then get this this message and just simple link where it said like send, and then they will go to this page and hopefully download the lead magnet. So very simple funnel. I saw one person using similar, I don't now remember who that was, but similar funnel. So basically I copied the style of this funnel from there, and now let's see how that starts running. And then I also made like a Facebook lead campaign. So you can see here, and in this campaign I used these instant forms what I then created, and on this campaign I put like an age succession, and I also added few targeting options, and I also put this campaign only running on United States, because these lead ads campaign, they don't need to run like worldwide like my other campaigns are running, or not worldwide, they are like running on tier 1 countries, but this I tested just for United States. And I also, this is now targeting only on men, but I also will be making another campaign for women just to track how much my lead will cost. And currently it isn't, it's just preparing because I changed the image here. It ran like yesterday, like few dollars, and already get like 3 leads. And here are my lead ads forms. So there is like a test lead and 3 original leads. So this works pretty well, these lead ads. You just not need to like set this up correctly. I probably make a video on my inside my community here in the One Person Business. I have this classroom, and here is how I run meta ads. This is like a paid entity on this free community, and I there post like Facebook ads updates. So I probably make like a full tutorial for how to set this up, but this is like a basic form, as you can see here. So it starts like this, and then collect information, and then there is this last page where I also add a link to this community, this One Person Show community, what I promote in this lead magnet. So then they will land on this about page if they click on here, or they get email where there is the lead magnet. And hopefully in some time when I send like more educational material, they want to join my community. So that was the like last few days what I did. So let's now look at the numbers. So currently One Person Show community is 197 members, 1,249 MRR, and the conversion rate has been pretty low. I think my Facebook ads aren't like running very well, at least in this weekend, so I need to adjust those next. And it's interesting that there is a few people already coming on Google and YouTube, so that is good. And this direct traffic is increasing. I don't know what this is, but hopefully in the hopefully when the Skool updates these traffic sources more, we can get more idea what are those. And here are the current numbers for this month. So this month I have spent 1,615 euros on ads, and Skool net cash in euros have been 748 euros, and the month is negative on 866 euros. And this I need to update like this. Was that correct? Yes. So, and got 3 members after the last update. And here are these daily tracking statistics. So as you can see here, the last 3 days have been pretty bad, because earlier days was good, but now weekend was bad. So I think I need to refresh my Facebook ads. And now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to make more ManyChat triggers. I'm going to add here ManyChat triggers. Did I already add one? Let's see. No, I haven't. I will be adding like few triggers on my like main YouTube videos. So I will be making like similar automations like this. So very simple. When they trigger, say comment on word on my Instagram post, then they get a similar kind of message, but I just sent them straight away, for example, YouTube video. And those kind of triggers, I have those kind of videos that I'm going to make triggers. I have like 4 and I make those, and then I start running a lot of, then I start making a lot of posts. I actually finished now this huge batch with Claude Cowork, these basically scripts that I now then go through, and then I make new videos about these scripts and carousels. So there's a lot of work I need to do, but I think it will pay out in the end. So yeah, I think that's about it for this video, and hope you liked it. And I will leave the links below in this video for all the communities that I have, and I will put a link for the next episode right here when that is ready. So hopefully see you in the next episode. Bye bye.